Hello everyone, welcome back to Borneo Aquatic Channel with me, your host today, Mutia. So for today's episode, we are going to play with one of beautiful endemic plant from Borneo, that's Labicia. When we talk about the endemic plant, it means we talk about the originality or its native. Yeah, you can find in another part of the world. You only find this Labicia on beautiful rainforest of Borneo. Yes, what Labicia today? That's Labicia turtleback. That's beautiful. For today, you can see Labicia sp turtleback. Why people call them with Labicia turtleback? Because due to the similarity of this lip or the appearance with turtleback or the turtle shell. And as we know before, there is no specific scientific study to describe or to study about this Labicia turtleback, but what's spreading around us now, only the trading name, Labicia sp turtleback. For today's show, we are going to learn together, and I'm going to share you the simple way or the simple method to propagate the Labicia sp turtleback. Why we need to propagate this Labicia? Because the number of this Labicia on its habitat decrease day by day, and we need to speak honestly about what had happened on Borneo rainforest today. Yeah, a lot of illegal logging and also palm oil plantation might kill or destroy this beautiful Labicia turtleback on its habitat. So we need to keep them in case our son, our daughter, and our grandchild can find this beautiful creature anymore. So now let me show you some materials needed to propagate Labicia through the leaf cutting or the stem cutting. First, you need to prepare the mature plant or the mother plant of Labicia turtleback. For today, I picked the medium size, not too bigger, either not too smaller. And for your good information, this Labicia turtleback could reach around approximately 40 centimeter long. And then I use stone. And for the grow media, I picked the sphagnum moss. You can choose another grow media that you can find in your home, but please pick the best grow media. And today I picked sphagnum moss. And then I prepare the Tupperware one, or you can choose another cup to put the propagation. And yeah, I prepare the fungicide liquid and gloves. Why I use these safety tools? Because I will contact with this toxic liquid, yeah, just in case after this show you forget to wash your hand and something bad may happen to you or getting poisoned. Please avoid that silly action. Okay, and don't forget, I also prepare the cutter one to cut the stem, also the leaf. Now we jump to the step or the method for Labicia propagation. Please make sure you had used your gloves. And I will take the whole part of this Labicia turtleback. I will put them from its pot. Okay, you can see there are several grow points, so we can call them as mature Labicia turtleback. Probably there are 4 points of this grow media, and I will cut them for the stem cutting. And I will clean it first with water that I had put on the Tupperware or on my box. Yes, I will cut first. I will clean first. And then I will cut some grow point for the for the stem cutting into some part. Please make sure you don't cut the grow point, but please cut between the grow point. I will look first. Where is the grow point? Yeah, I will cut between the grow point. I got one. Yep. Then I got two. And I got three. Yep, good. There are three cutting of the stem. And then I will cut the lip part of this Labicia turtleback into several cutting, probably around 3 or so. Make sure you can find the main vein of this Labicia turtleback. I will cut them into 3 parts of cutting. Okay, but you need to make sure first, before you cut the leaf or the stem, you have sterilized all the materials you use, because I have sterilized it with the fungicide solution, either for the scissor and the cutter. Now we jump to the next step, that I will put the Tupperware or the box that I use to put the propagation, and I will put the stone inside this Tupperware. Why we need to put the stone? Because we will keep the balance of the box, and we need to make sure the good quality of air cavity inside. Then yeah, I will use the damp sphagnum moss, but please make sure you have keep some water inside. Make sure it's in damp condition, not too wet, either not too dry. I will put on the upper side of the stone. And that's for the box. Okay, after we put the fungicide liquid into a bottle, we can put this cutting, the upper side, also the downside. We need to protect them from microorganisms probably occur on the both sides. I will put them like this, and the other side also. You can see we call them as bone. I will make sure all microorganisms gone after we cut them. Also, don't forget for the stem, you can also see the cutting side, either on the upper side, also the downside. I will make sure to, like the lip, have put some fungicide liquid on every side of cutting. Then you can wait until 30 seconds, up to 1 minute. Okay, now we jump to the next step of this propagation. I will put the lip cutting that I had put some liquid on the every side of this lip cutting. I will give the position with lying down position. As you may see, there are the main vein of this lip cutting, and I will put them on the sphagnumos. And then I will put another part of the lips on another container, and the stem cutting, this one, I had put the fungicide liquid also for every side of the stem, and put them beside this lip cutting. So I had put either the lip cutting also the stem cutting on one of box or container. Ta-da! Okay, for the final step, don't forget to close its container with this one to keep the humidity, also to keep from any contamination, any air contamination. You can keep inside the room with temperature around 26 degrees Celsius up to 30 degrees of Celsius with indirect sunlight. Let me show you the result of our propagation. We have took it for about 3 months before, and you can see on this box, this is the result after less than 1 month. You can see it's the result of stem cutting. So you can find new shoot appear on the stem. That's so beautiful. And then that's the result of lip cutting. You can see new root appear. The white one, wow, perfectly. That's the result of propagation. Congratulations. And for the second box, it's the result of our propagation with less than 2 months or more than 1 month. You can see the new leaves. And then, ta-da! That's the result after 3 months of propagation. New children of Labicia turtleback. Yeah. Okay, so until here our episode today. Please give your advice and comment on the section below, and we can meet on another interesting episode. Bye bye. Have a nice day. Happy propagation.